Hello, hello, hello. Hope everyone's doing well. Let's see. Just want to get right into this art piece. Um, and I apologize if I'm being a little bit silent. I'm just kind of like working on this, just kind of in flow state. I'm honestly strangely been in flow state, um, which I don't know if you know what flow state is. It's kind of like, sort of like when you just kind of just go with the flow and you're just on autopilot, I guess, and you're just kind of feeling this endless energy. I wouldn't say I feel the endless energy, but I feel like something close to it. So, um, but I haven't filmed in a while, and I want to make sure that I'm actually okay. Everything is good. My voice is good. I'm still new to this whole thing, so I apologize. Anywho, anyway, any say, I hope everyone's doing good whenever you're hearing this. I believe, yeah, it is February 6th. And again, I'm not sure when I'm going to actually be able to post this. But this is kind of like an unofficial, like, sort of like, I don't know, uh, Valentine's Day sort of drawing video episode. I may actually draw on some other stuff because, like I said, I've been kind of having like this sort of art renaissance, and maybe I'll actually, yeah, I'll definitely show you the dragons in a bit. And I shouldn't even say art renaissance. That's like I don't know. My mind is like, it's not even Mercury retrograde. Yeah, I'm just like zoned out. Which also, by the way, I did do an astrological read. If you want me to do an astrological read, let me know. And I do think I'm going to try and post this video kind of like in time. I'm a little bit, I did film a couple of videos just for context, but I'm a little bit late. And honestly, I did film a couple of episodes that I'm kind of debating, do I really want to air them? Because, I don't know, I wouldn't say I woke up on the wrong side of the bed or whatever. It's just like, sometimes, like, I'll read something on social media and then I'm like, oh my god, I feel like I have to say something. And then, you know, then I go into a rant. And I'm like, I don't know. Sometimes I'm like, my mental rants, which are now getting translated onto video, I'm like, ooh, God, do you want people to actually see this? Who knows? Let me know if you want me to, problematic, let me know if you want that problematic video. Actually, it's really not even that bad. It's just kind of like, it was like some topics that are kind of heavy, kind of like dealing with like Hollywood, dark Hollywood or whatever, or Holly weird, I don't know. It's just, um, and also some syntax of like, I don't know, like something about Satanism or some shit like that. You know, not gonna. I'm. See, here we go. Problematic opinion. Okay, so I'm just gonna say it. I don't know. I generally the video that I did was like I was kind of over people saying everything is satanic. It's just kind of like okay, okay, just chill. Like maybe you're at a punk, like, I don't know. It's like the girls are kind of like getting scared because they see like fucking like devil imagery in places. I'm like, okay, it's trendy. It's been trendy. Girl, you probably went into like you know a goth like dance bar or some shit, or I don't know. It's just like some people just kind of like read too many. I mean, just read into things a little bit too much. It's like, okay, girl, and even then, it's like, okay, come on, live a little, live a little, have fun. But anyway, Like life is short or life is long. Actually, I prefer to say life is long. I prefer to say life is long. But yeah, like the video was just about that, right? Um, anyway. So. I hope I didn't forget anything. um, let's see. I feel like I should be talking, or maybe not. Who knows? Honestly, I'm not gonna lie. I'm still kind of very, very still like getting used to like filming myself. It's just such a weird experience, honestly. But I highly encourage anybody to do it. It's really weird, especially if you're an artist. I actually did listen to a video of a guy that was actually talking about how, artists need to actually put themselves out there, and I'm like, ugh, damn it, I got to, and here I am, and so. Although I'm not gonna like, I'm not gonna lie, I do like it a little bit. It's just remembering, and then, you know, you know, kind of also like I gotta do the video editing. Although I mainly don't really, I don't really hardly edit these videos. I just add intros, short intros. But definitely I do plan on upgrading and maybe do some like be a little bit more hands-on, but as of right now I just want this to be easy. Just easy peasy, ease myself into, YouTube world. I've always wanted to do it, so and here I am. But anyway, so it should be Valentine's Day when this does go up. So happy Valentine's Day, or happy belated Valentine's Day, or happy late Valentine's Day, depending on when I actually choose to upload this. I don't know what future me is going to be doing. High key. I'm chaotic. But recently, I will say this, and I'm going to be transparent. I've been working on like graphic design stuff, and there is a point to like this video. Actually, I've been wanting to like say something because, if clearly if I'm going through somebody's, oh my gosh, talk. Okay, so backtrack. So if I'm going through something, more than likely somebody else is going through something. So, might as well just go ahead and say what I need to say. So, so recently, was trying to look for another job and try to go to, try to get a new one. Was going to go back to the old job that I had. I'm not going to name names. Don't worry. And also, hush. Please, Jesus. But I do believe in being transparent. But anyway, I was trying to look for, something else. Currently working. I like the job, I do, but it's about time for a little bit of change, and I think it's okay to have those pivots and changes. So unfortunately, I did not get the position, and I'm not gonna lie, and it was yesterday. I'm not gonna lie. I was like, wow, okay, damn. So, and honestly, it's so weird because I kind of had this feeling that I probably would not get it this time around, and not to worry. I can always reapply, right? It's just, there was somebody that was probably more qualified, and they were probably only hiring one person. But there's a reason for why I'm wanting to record this and express this, and I'll get right to it. So I was just kind of feeling, oh my gosh, and almost had a dark moment of the soul. But thank God, I've been doing reishi and lion's mane tea and been meditating a little bit more often. Um, and yeah, like I mean, I was pretty zen. I mean, there was still a little bit of anger, still a little bit of sadness, and had to, then had to really have like this conversation with myself and be like, okay, well, as much as I love like giving a lot of energy to my art, like I also gotta like make sure that I am pushing forward my portfolio, especially like if I really do want to go into the graphic design route, which I really would like to touch on, but and definitely career wise, I definitely want to touch on it because hey, like I have a skill, like I know how to work like Illustrator, InDesign, Photoshop. I mean, I am learning Blender, I am learning techie stuff, and it's like, well, I mean, I might as well try to get something with these skills, and might as well. And so I'm just focusing more on that, and um, and I'm not gonna lie, I'm also like getting help from people. So that's something that I'm trying to do more of, is like actually ask for that help, and that's always something I always will have to say. Like sometimes a bitch does need help. And sorry for my French. Sometimes a bitch needs help, and sometimes it's like, hey, can you look at this thing and is this the right type, right? Do you like this type? Like I literally sent some stuff to some people just to get their opinions on some stuff so I can actually move forward with my projects. Because I realize I can't really trust myself with final decisions, like in terms of design. I mean, I'm not that confident enough in like typography. That's one of my weak points. But I do like illustrating. I can work Illustrator pretty well, and although I probably do need to add a little bit of vector, like actual vector artwork. I do vector, and I can do art in vector, and I produce like quick like vector like illustrations, whether it's like silhouettes. I can do those pretty well. Um, and I know some shortcuts, but I also probably should like do more of like, say, vector portraits. And who knows, maybe I'll film myself doing that. And let me know in the comments if you would like to see that. Of course, I think I would have to draw something up first and go from there. Okay. But yeah, anyway, yeah, I kind of like went from like, anyway, the main point that I do want to come across though is that I do want to say and really illustrate to you guys is that like it is very, very imperative to know that if you are going through something, like if somebody's like having issues like with finding a job or whatever, like just understand, like just keep going, don't just give up, just keep going, pivot, like don't always like go into don't always go into like that dark place or whatever. Just keep looking and saying like, okay, what did I do wrong? Okay, okay, just really just start analyzing what you need to do, and you'll find the answers. And sometimes other people may have like some answers for you, like like if you have some trusted people that you can talk to, talk to them. um, you know it's always okay to like reach out for help, of course. Like I do want to illustrate that point, like it is always okay, because we're all human, right? And I'm just sharing this because, hey, I'm just so thankful that I have some really good friends. Thank you, Nathan. And I give thanks to Sarah, give thanks to Lee, if y'all see this. anyway, little shout outs. And also Michaela, thank you so much. Like, thank you so much. Yeah, anyway. I kind of actually like the shouting out of names. It's almost like, follow me on Patreon. I don't have a Patreon. I do not have a Patreon. Oh God, I'm not sure if I'm there yet. I would like to be. I don't know. I gotta I gotta get my I gotta get like better at my marketing of myself and get like an audience. You know, I gotta naturally attract that. You know, I know I'm gonna get some haters, of course, but you know, I also know that there are some people that do resonate with me. So, and vice versa, everybody has their tribe. I'm just trying to attract mine. So that's all anybody can really do. But enough about like my life, right? And me being like this, oh, you know, like here's my life story. Oh God. Oh God, please. Anyway, enough of that. Enough of like being all like, you know, all deep and weird and shit, right? Like, all right, so, uh, you know, like, okay, so we have this Cupid character, and sorry, I'm like trying to think like, what color do I want for this guy? Anyway, okay, so yeah, I think that color works for right now. So yeah, Cupid character wanted to do something for Valentine's Day. Very cool. I like him already, and I just followed the same art style that I've been trying to work on. You know, it's kind of more free-handed. You know, just splitting the color, different colors, sort of like um, do what it can, and then I don't know, just just kind of like letting different colors sort of build the painting. You know, it's kind of weird. It very much is weird, but I kind of find this to be both challenging yet very soothing, honestly. Especially if you get like the smudge tool, which also, by the way, Photoshop. So I this is GIMP, and I'm gonna say this, and maybe somebody can help me out. Like, I do not like Photoshop's like smudge tool, and I don't know. I was like also reading from like I think the Adobe sort of forums online or whatever I was reading this, and I think somebody was like saying how they don't really use the smudge tool as an artist, as a digital painter on Photoshop. I think that's really weird because I love the smudge tool here on GIMP. I mean, I can use Photoshop. I mean, honestly, I think I probably should actually do more of Photoshop paintings, but I just like using GIMP a little bit more. I think it's a little bit better. Ooh, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. Wow. That's crazy. Wow. That happened. Actually, I may have to edit that, so note to future self, please edit. Or ignore me. Oh god, that's gonna be so embarrassing if I ever watch this over. Oh my god. Whatever. Oh god. Uh, oh Jesus. We just like to have fun. I'm trying to think of like the hairstyle that I want for this dude. Alright. That's cool. So yeah, the smudge tool, like, it can help like with blending stuff. Like, that's why I like it. With Photoshop, I don't know, the blending. I feel like most artists just blend. Most artists on there, they just sort of just blend the color, like via like just applying like a different shade. I think that's really the blending. I don't know. I don't know what I gotta watch like more like Photoshop, like digital painting tutorials, and pay more attention to their technique, because every time like I use that one, the smudge tool, it's kind of weird. It always like glitches, but then again, on my machine, like here, like I'm not gonna lie, guys, the reason why I don't use Photoshop, and yeah, maybe telling on myself, but who knows? Maybe somebody may give me an answer. It keeps like kind of like crashing on like this computer. I mean, I got it a little bit better, but it still kind of has its issues still. But it just seems like Photoshop kind of like eats at the machine a little bit. And on my last laptop, and even on this computer, and it's an HP Pavilion. I do have an HP Pavilion, and I mean, I don't complain, but I don't complain about it, but it is kind of like, okay, it would be great if I could actually use, it would be great if I could actually use this freaking program, but whatever. I mean, I can still use it. It's just like sometimes like it will just pause, and then I have to X out of it and then come back into it. It's mad annoying, but what can you do? What can you say? Hmm. I'm trying to get the alignment right. It should work for right now. Oh, also, here's another announcement. I just thought about this. Um, so yeah, like I was kind of feeling a little bit blue, I think, on this past Saturday, and I had this friend, right? I was like, okay, I'm feeling a little bit blue, but I try to convert that energy into like something a little bit positive, right? So I asked my friend if he could actually do like a. So he makes music, he makes beats, which his name's Rip Sens. If you want to like support him, he's on Instagram. He makes beats. Like it's really kind of cool, and honestly, like the way he like created it, and it just really matches with my vibe, and um, you know I'm definitely gonna be using it in some promotional stuff. I just asked him like I just need a theme song for like what Genix Art is, and I mean I just gave him like kind of a brief sort of like you know uh, directional sort of like message about like what I want. Like I wanted, I definitely want something a little bit mystical, but definitely foreign. And I was like listening to like, I think Senzo, and I sent him like, I sent him a couple of stuff and like, just as a reference, and he definitely knows what he's doing, like, because literally he was able to like pull something off at the end of the day. And I texted him like that morning, and I mean, I was like, thank you so much, and like, definitely wanted like to support him, but he was like, nah, this can be, I he just gave it to me for free. Again, like guys, look, I've actually, here's the thing, like, look, we're just cool like that. We're just cool like that. But you do have definitely, I would encourage you to support him. I mean, I definitely think it's worth it, and I'm definitely going to be like, definitely going to be supporting him, and definitely want to get some more like music from him, because yeah, it was definitely a vibe. I was really like, I was really impressed. I was like, yes, this is the energy. You captured it, and you know, so if you need beats, hit him up, hit him up. I may actually do maybe a little music video, a mashup of everything, because I know I've been doing some stuff on Instagram and a little bit on Facebook, and like I'm like, you know what, I'll maybe I'll do something a little bit longer. I mean, he actually did like a minute long like song, and I'm just like, you know what, this is it. This is it right here. This is the theme song. He nailed it. So I definitely know I got to do some video editing for like some of my reels, and ugh, I got to do that. Which he also does like video editing. I may actually have him do some video edits, but as of right now, I definitely want to like try to get better with After Effects, just so I can keep learning different programs. That's on me. Like honestly, I gotta get like into After Effects and just learn that program a little bit more, and start cooking up some cool shit for y'all, for my audience. You know what I'm saying? And actually, it'd be really cool to actually like also incorporate After Effects into graphic design. Which, if you are getting into graphic design, and like you have After Effects, because I think that's a part of like the full suite. I think on Adobe Illustrator. So yeah, like I mean, if you have the whole suite, you do have access to Illustrator. I mean, After Effects. I'm sorry. So yeah, uh, my God, my mind is like, ugh, it's like mush. I just probably need to eat like a salad or something. Anyway, so yeah, so I would highly encourage, if you're getting into like graphic design and stuff like that, try to learn a little bit of After Effects, but maybe not like full video production if you have a laptop. But if you got a PC, like, or if you plan on getting a PC, and don't believe the whole hype of you got to have a Mac or whatever. Like, you don't have to have a Mac. I mean, it's cool if you do, but you don't have to have a Mac. A PC can do, just as amount of, it can do just as good, with Adobe products. So anyway, and no hate to Apple. I mean, no hate to Apple. Like, I mean, I love their products too. It's just I believe being able to like fucking using both computers. I mean, I can work with both. I can work with both Mac and PC shit. It's like Mac and PC proficiencies and shit. So I mean, yeah. Oh my gosh. Sorry, y'all. I'm just like, I just get kind of like, I kind of forget like y'all are there. And I'm like, oh God, I gotta remember, like, talk and also focus. I mean, I am focusing, but it's like, I gotta be in the conversation as well. But right now, I'm kind of just like, like, we got some massive, we got a lot of work here. We got a lot of work here, guys. We got a lot of work. Oh my God. So yeah, I'm trying to like map out the face right now. Okay. It's really weird. Anytime I get to the face, I'm like, oh God, I gotta make sure like I don't make, the same face, because that's one of my weaknesses as an artist, is like, making sort of the same generic face. And I'm like, okay. Even though like I probably should do more portraits. Like just face portraits. I probably do need to do that, but whenever it's like a full body sort of scale like this, like I try to like, I do have this tendency to make things sort of like, I do have this tendency to like make sort of the same face, and then I have to go back and be like, oh God damn it, I gotta edit this thing, But that's what I try to. That's what I try to do. I try not to like, I try not to like just make the same generic face whenever it's like a, you know, a a piece where you got the body and you got the background, right? You know. So I may actually, yeah, I'm definitely going to be spending a couple of days with this. But I think right now, like, let me try to figure out certain placements, like a little bit later, because I'm probably going to shift gears towards graphic design, and then I'm going to give myself a little bit of a break on design stuff. For right now, like I do plan on maybe doing an all-nighter. Who knows? Um, but I do plan on playing a little bit of Xbox with my friend. Because of just how like this week has been. It's been kind of like a weird week, and I'm just like, you know what? I need to play a little bit of Destiny, and plus they do have like that thing called like Grenader, which I just like going crazy on that one. So play some missions, get like almost nearly infinite power, survive, and you get to annihilate your enemies. It's really wonderful. It's good for therapy. It's actually it's good therapy. It's good therapy. Yeah. All right. So before I go, I'm gonna guys show you my dragons, and then I'm gonna put on some music after I'm done filming. I'm gonna put on some music, but I'm gonna show you the dragons, and I'm actually gonna show you the 3D dragon that I've been working on. So that's also another thing I've been working on, and yeah, I've been silent on y'all. Let's see. There we go. Oh, actually, shoot. I don't know if I really should be showing you guys, because then it would be like kind of out of sync. It'd be kind of weird. Oh God, actually, guys, yeah, I'm gonna hold off. Well, yeah, I just realized like I'm actually late on my videos, and yeah, I'm gonna hold off on that. This was actually strictly supposed to be like a Cupid thing. See, that's what happens. I kind of like get kind of like excited to show you guys stuff, and Gosh. But I gotta like try to be chronological with like YouTube. So again, this is again, if you're just now like tuning in or whatever, yeah, like this is kind of like a very not early episode. It's definitely not an early episode. It's definitely God, I have no words. I am just late. I am just freaking late on just videos, man. I'm sorry. Like, I'm just late on my videos, and that's okay because I was lifing. I mean, shit, I was lifing. Damn it. So. But I will say this, like I have been like working on a lot of stuff, so stay tuned, and again, I don't know, I may make another video before Valentine's Day. I may upload this before Valentine's Day. I may make another one. Who knows? I'm just kind of like going with the flow with my videos and just posting whenever because this is my channel. I am chaotic AF, and that's just how I am. Anyway, guys, I hope you're doing well. I'm gonna spend some time on this, and oh gosh, I don't like where that cloud is. I don't like that. There we go. Alright. Anyway, guys, I'll see you guys later. Peace out. And happy late Valentine's Day, happy Valentine's Day, or happy belated Valentine's Day. And as always, and see, I can't talk. As always, I hope you're doing well, whenever and however you're watching this. I do hope that you're doing good, and if you're not doing good, just know that you have the power to change that. Feel your feelings are valid, and you are seen. I will see you guys later.